that the brilliance of the universe or the creator, whatever that divine intelligence was, is able to mesh function with bliss, with sacredness in a way that, again, I don't think we even start to understand.
Right. But we have the privilege of experiencing it if we desire to, which is, I love sex. I'm just saying. Okay, now I'm blushing, Lisa. I put myself out there, now I'm blushing. How do you do this all the time?
Why are you blushing?
Oh, I don't know, because I'm just kind of raw right now. So anyway, I'm going to hear about this when I get home. Your books help me.
You want to go back to the health books? Would that be more fun?
No. I wanted to also just touch on the third part of this. Are you calling it a self-help book, Us Transforming Ourselves and the Relationships That Matters Most? Is it a self-help book?
That's where it would be in the
That would be...
let's call it a mystery.
A mystery?
We can put it under the mystery.
All right, under the mystery aisle.
No,
mystery
it's a self-help book.
No, it does help. So in this self-help book, the third section of it, you speak about your faith. From what I gathered, it felt like you were saying that your faith was a foundational truth for healthy relationships. Can you speak on that?
Einstein had made a statement where he said your approach to life came down to just one question: is the universe a friendly place or not? And I think that it doesn't have to be a specific faith. It doesn't have to be a religion, or even a belief in God. But I think you need to have something that is the underlying foundation for the way you see the world. Something that gives your life meaning, purpose, a reason to get up in the morning. And something that's bigger than you. You cannot be the center of the universe, or it really, I think, limits your ability for connection to others and your potential for growth. So that's just my premise, and I could be wrong. But so I think that relationship, a relationship with something bigger than yourself that needs to be nurtured just like every other relationship. We talked about that earlier. And it can be in any way that you choose. It could be meditation or prayer or sacred dance. It's really about bringing sacredness into your life and to bring that awareness to your relationships with other people. I broke the book into three parts: your relationship to yourself, your relationship to others, and your relationship to the divine. I think they're inseparable. I don't think you cannot love God and hate your neighbor. The only way you can show God that you love God is to love your neighbor. And if you don't love yourself, you can't love other people. It's all about judgment and comparison and control until you start forgiving yourself, loving yourself. And
I think what happens a lot of times is when you end up in I can speak for the LGBT community, we end up in a situation where we're supposed to be ostracized or excommunicated from the spiritual aspect of our existence, and therewith end up off balance, in my opinion. We don't have that source of, or that foundation of understanding where we came from, that we are in the image of what we came from, and that where we came from is absolutely unmistakably proud and happy that we are created the way we are created. And I think that's absolutely important, an important aspect of healthy living, because so many of us, become suicidal, we become depressed, we become disconnected because we feel that our meaning for living isn't beyond, just these physical encounters that we have with individuals every day. There's not something more spiritual or something more eternal or infinite beyond that. So
I can't see it another way. I understand why the LGBT community could have issues with that, because traditionally the church typically the religious community has been ostracizing, shunning, condemning, judging, not a welcoming place. And so the response to that would necessarily be rejection of religion. But again, spirituality and a connection with a source or a creator does not have to be based in religion.
Yeah, that's not religious to me.
Right.
I don't interpret it as religion. I interpret it as spirituality. I interpret it as a true essence of who I am, a true essence of, the stuff I'm made of,
I agree. It's not something that you talk about a whole lot. It's certainly... it
makes people uncomfortable sometimes.
Yeah. It's like sex.
Yeah.
Don't talk about God. Don't talk about sex.
Don't talk about sex, and don't talk about God right after you talk about sex, and don't talk about them in the same interview. Yeah, but it is all encompassing, and it is part of who we are, and that's what I love about you in your authenticity and your books and the way you write and how you just address just life as you see it, and you hope that it inspires those who read it. And I'm inspired. I think others are too. For those of us who want to get your book, your best-selling, New York Times best-selling book, Us, Transforming Ourselves and the Relationships That Matter Most, where can we get it? Where's the best place to get it? Is it at your website?
No. I don't sell books. Amazon.
Sell books.
I love Amazon. I know some people have problems with Amazon, but Jeff Bezos is my secret celebrity crush. At Barnes & Noble, like any online bookstore, you can download it on your iPad or your Kindle.
Okay.
It's available at all retail outlets.
Okay, available at all retail outlets. We need to go and get it. I think you should add it to your collection of self-helping to help you aspire to be a better or healthier you. Lisa, if we want to keep up with you, because there's a lot going on with you in terms of your appearances. I think you're on in New York as that you're on every week as the contributor to the Fox Good Day New York.
Good Day, if you're in the New York area, it's the most fun morning show.
Yeah.
And I'm on every Wednesday talking about families and
relationships. Yeah. And
whatever's going on in the news.
Very cool. You can check her out there. And as I had been mentioning before tonight, Inspired Living is a podcast at intuition.com. Check out those inspirational people that she spoke with and the thought process of how people choose to view their circumstances. Sometimes we're not dealt the best hand, but the way we choose to handle the hand that we dealt is the most important part. Intuition.com. Lisa, I am so grateful that we had some time to create love together in the Satin Lounge. You can keep up with you at lisaoz.com. Is that right?
Or you can follow me on Twitter, Lisa Jane Oz.
You're not on Twitter.
I follow you on Twitter.
You do. You're rarely on the
Satin Lounge.
You do, and I'm privileged. I love it. I've been trying to get Lisa to tweet more for a long time. So Satin Lounge, tweet her. It's awesome. What is your @ handle again at Twitter?
Lisa Jane Oz.
Lisa Jane.
That's my middle name.
Oz. Let's do it. Okay.
Well, thank you so much.
No.
This has been so good to spend time with you.
Absolutely. I absolutely miss you. You're an inspiration to me, as I shared before. And I really do value the relationship that we have and that what we create together. Give our love to Mehmet and the children. And... In the words, can I use your quote for the Satin Lounge tonight? In the words of my beautiful friend, Lisa Oz, choose to live an inspired life. I love that so much. You're listening to the Satin Lounge with René. Please take all of these principles and everything we've talked about and breathe it in.
May the grace of God be with you always.